Well, hello, soccer fans. Randy McKee here with Soccer 605, and we are here for the September 14th, 2014 version of our boys wrap-up show. It's been a pretty exciting week this week, even though we did have some weather delays in the Sioux Falls area. We did get quite a bit of soccer played, and we got some standings available to take a look at this week, and you're going to see that we've got a lot of teams fighting for very few spots when we start going into the final eight. So what I'd like to do is kind of start talking a little bit about these, and then we're going to switch over and talk to A boys. We're going to try to get Coach Steve Cogley with the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles on with us. We talked a little bit earlier and got a hangout set up, and hopefully from this channel we'll be able to do that. So it'll be great to have Coach Cogley on. So let's talk a little bit here about the AA boys this week, and we'll get back and just kind of recap through last week. So Tuesday we had a couple pretty interesting games. Aberdeen Central hosted Mitchell, and it was a rainy, ugly, windy kind of a day up there. They ended up Aberdeen Central winning 5-1 over Mitchell, and the same day, and it sounded to me like quite a lot the same weather, the Yankton boys visited Brookings, and that ended up 3-1 in Yankton's favor. As we went through the week, we're starting to see and have, I guess, several times quite a few lopsided scores. Spearfish has beaten some of the A teams by a lot to a little. St. Thomas More started to win a game or two here. Rapid City Stevens and Rapid City Central met, and which is typically a real close battle. Stevens ended up winning that 5-0 against Rapid City Central. Lincoln visited Sioux Falls O'Gorman, and I was at that game. Probably a little closer than the score would indicate. Sioux Falls Lincoln ended up winning that one 5-2. Sioux Falls O'Gorman has a few guys hurt. One of the main guys, Alex Einsel, their great center back, is out with a sprained ankle. He's working on trying to get back in the game right away, so we'll see what happens there. Harrisburg traveled to Yankton. Yankton ended up winning that one 4-2. Watertown, which is kind of a surprise, at least in terms of the amount of score. Watertown won 5-0 over Brookings at home, and we were expecting Brookings probably to be a little bit stiffer than that, but you never know when you roll into Watertown. They have that young team, and they've been inconsistent, but they obviously had a good game against Brookings. Roosevelt won big over T area, and we're seeing a lot of that with on pace. Stevens won by 10 goals over St. Thomas More on Thursday, and then Friday. I don't know if any of you folks have seen this High School Cube. It's just highschoolcube.com. Aberdeen Central, all of their home games are live streamed, and I was really impressed. We watched both the boys and the girls game. The quality of the stream was very good. The people doing the video and were really good. They got some students announcing, so some of them obviously are better than others, just like the rest of announcing. But I was really impressed with High School Cube, and hopefully we'll get more high schools doing that because, like I said, the stream quality was very good. Aberdeen Central ended up beating Pierre 3-1 in that game, and it was just like most Aberdeen Central Pierre games, a pretty competitive game. Hopefully we'll have Coach Cogley talking about that when we bring him back. Next day then, Watertown travels to Pierre Saturday, and Watertown ended up beating Pierre 3-2, which sounded to me like a very, very competitive match. And so it's really going to be interesting to see what Pierre will do to get themselves, you know, righted, because you know you lose a couple games in a row, and you know you're just tough on the it's tough on the ego. It's tough for everybody to really deal with that. So we've just sent an invitation out to Coach Cogley, and hopefully he'll be joining us here in just a minute. I'm going to move over to Division A, and talk about what happened, and then maybe we'll take a look at some standings and talk about what's going to happen here in the coming week. James Valley Christian last week, I guess, you know, when they went out to their West River swing, they did pretty well. And then I think they're really starting to exert themselves as one of the better teams. You know, they went to Groton on Thursday. Groton area ended up beating them 1-0. Or I guess they played at James Valley Christian. So Groton area ended up winning that at James Valley Christian 1-0. St. Thomas More won again, of course, over Sturgis. And we're seeing, you know, some Southwest Minnesota Christian is playing some of the South Dakota teams now. They played Mitchell Christian, Mount Vernon, Sanborn, and won 4-0 on that game. When we take a look at kind of a triangle of three very good teams, James Valley Christian, Groton area, Sioux Falls Christian, I think we're really going to see some very competitive soccer, and you know, it's just going to come down in those three teams, I think, to who's having the best kind of a day. So, you know, it's we're just going to have to keep our eyes peeled on that. Saturday, very good game. Groton area, Sioux Falls Christian traveled to Groton and played there. That was a very difficult match. Ended up 0-0. And